Right now I'm just making myself some food. It is 6:04. Then we're gonna head up to Holcott again for another car boot sale. So I got my North Face jacket. I have a review on this jacket on my channel already. Best believe I'm still wearing it like 4 years later. So if you're ever wondering, the jacket's still good, still holding up. Yeah, still works. And with that buzzer being done, I'm gonna go and eat, and I'll see you guys at the boot sale. Yeah, it's a change of plans. Basically, we're not doing the market today. Just after, like a couple moments after I came off the camera, Chris called me, and he wasn't too sure about the logistics of today. So I kind of just added to the fact that it's cold and I'm not gonna go stand out there for plus hours in this freezing cold by myself. And so he agreed, because he also has to take his kids to football. So that's already, like, it doesn't make sense to sort of be at the market because it's travel and everything like that. It's just a bit excessive. So since I'm already up, I decided that I might as well take a walk. I'm really feeling the whole action camera, like vlogging style. It's really fun for me. I was watching a playlist by Chris Meets Chris, and he was vlogging with his Action 4. So I thought it might just be a really cool thing to just do it for the Action 3, since this is my first action camera. And I think it's quite important that we show what the Action 3 really looks like in day to day. It's now 6:45 a.m. It's pretty much sunrise. My settings currently are fully manual. I would leave it on the screen. I think my shutter speed is about 1/60, something there, about 1/60, 1/40, one of them. But either way, I don't know. Does it look good? Let me go in the light here. I can't even see my eyes up. My eyes are too watery for this. I'll talk to you about life and the updates of everything that's happening. Look at the way that I speak. I say we. What is we? It's just me. I'm gonna go. So. I wanted to talk to you guys about an opportunity that was given to me just yesterday. Just yesterday, an opportunity was given to me, and I kind of want to just talk about it because honestly, I'm not even sure what I want to do. And so I have two options essentially: to fully dive in to the venture that I am currently doing, which is running a reselling business, selling vintage clothes online and in store. And it's always kind of been something I'm interested in. I've worked in retail for most of my life, and it's kind of just always been a thing where I kind of enjoy helping people out get the best fits, or just giving them a bit more insight on where they should spend their money, essentially. And for me, that's always just been something that's really fun for me. So the opportunity that was given to me was essentially to become a shareholder within the business that I'm creating at the moment. So it sounds good, it sounds well, and it sounds promising. It really does. I essentially get shares in what I'm investing in currently, but what it requires is for me to work. Right now, at least, I don't know how long it's going to take, but it requires me not necessarily to get paid. I don't know if that's how things work when, number one, you're self-employed and you're starting up a business. And I'm not necessarily running it by myself fully or completely. I have my business partners with me. And I think it's different. It's different this time. I've tried running businesses myself, whether that's making rugs or starting up my own clothing business. I've done that, but then I've also had a stable job on, well, as the main, as the main source essentially, and then just doing that as a little side hustle. Whereas this is sort of the other way around, and I'm taking that responsibility and that risk essentially. And I'm just not as comfortable doing that right now because I am in uni. I do have other commitments that I'm committed to. So it's kind of a bit frightening for me. But the rewards of it is that by the time I finish uni, I'm probably never gonna have to work. Do you know what I mean? I'm never gonna have to work because my time and my investment that I have in right now, building up, is gonna pay off. And so do I take the risk of sort of not getting paid right now? I say that in quotations. I'd probably get paid like something just to keep the expenses up and, you know, whatever, but that's something to be discussed and sort of involved when I take on this role. Or it's that I go sort of like the limited route, get paid a certain amount right now to help with education, uni, all of that kind of stuff. But I'm not really involved. Like I don't really become quote unquote like my own boss type of thing. Like I wouldn't be able to accomplish that. It would always feel as if I'm also working for somebody, which is what we want to avoid. Which is what we want to avoid. In my last job, when I was a flight attendant, I said to myself, even before then, I think when I was working at the post office, I said to myself that I didn't really want to work for anybody else. I already set my mind up saying I don't really want to work for anybody else. So for my last two jobs after that, it was a flight attendant. I really enjoyed doing that. And if it wasn't for me sort of basically getting vertigo, right, yeah, sorry, my storage ran out. So where was I? Where I am now and how I've come to such a crossroads, such a decision to make, you know, it's a big step. And I'm at that point now where I feel like I do want to be a bit more established, you know. I'm only 20 something years old. I want to be a millionaire, billionaire even. I genuinely do. I want to be able to have that financial freedom, is a better word. I want to have that financial freedom so that where I'm not having to think of do I have enough? Am I this? Am I that? Do I, like that kind of stuff. And being on my journey and my walk with Christ, I've started to realize that it's not even about whether you have enough, because you are enough already. Yeah, it's literally just that. Coming from a place where on a day-to-day basis, going to school, and then just remembering those times where it's like I only had like £2 for lunch. Literally every day I would have £2 for lunch. There'll be times where I'd be mad hungry in the mornings and spend my £2 on sausage roll and a drink, and then be hungry for the rest of the day, trying to find like something to eat or something to quench my thirst or something. Sometimes even it got to a point where I'll just eat my like sounds wild to say now, but like it got to a point where I was just like eating my friends like food that they didn't want anymore or whatever. So it was just it's quite a tough time, like school wise, when it comes to school. College, it was a little bit better. But yeah, that's really what I wanted to come up here and sort of like talk about. My new opportunities, essentially, my new opportunities and where life is heading, essentially, and what I should do. I have a week to discuss with myself and think about this decision that I'm literally going to be making right now for the rest of my life. I think it's important that I think about, my future and not just making a decision based on scarcity. Basically, it's like, yes, I might not necessarily get paid, but what is there to be paid when the price has already been paid? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no need to think that you don't have enough when the Holy Spirit actually just lives within you. Like, there's more than enough. It's more than enough. And sometimes I just think the world can make you think that you don't have enough, and we have to get out of that mindset. To be fair, I have to get out. I have to get out of it. We all have to get out of it. But I'm talking to myself. You guys are just here listening to my thoughts. But I literally have to talk to myself and say, we have to get out of that mindset and make this decision because you want what's on the other side of this decision. You wanted it for so long. You've wanted it for so long, and it's right here. And now you don't know how to handle it. Come on, get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Shit. For real, like, honestly, don't even take another moment thinking whether it's a good decision or not. Just take it. Just do it. And yeah, it is what it is. I think I'm gonna end it here because my SD card is not playing fair. There's 2 dogs here as well, just playing around. Oh yeah, it's now, I don't even know if you can see it. It's 7:41. It's 7:41. I've been out here now for like almost, no way, I've only been out here almost 2 hours. Ain't no way. Time just gets by, doesn't it? But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here for today's chit chat. It was supposed to be a day at the market, but it ended up just me sitting here early in the morning just chatting to you guys. I did change the settings just one more time, just for anyone wanting to know. I put it to HDR mode, 4K 24 frames rock steady. ISO is on auto, and actually no, because it's on HDR, I think all the settings are on auto. I'm not too sure about how that works, but if I find out what settings are what, I'll just leave them on screen. Again, I'm using the Action 3, soon to be upgraded to the Action 4 or 5. I'm not sure yet. Either way, there's more videos to come, and I'm excited to take you on a journey with me, and so that we can both look back on this conversation that we've had today in the park, these thoughts, these many brief moments that we've had together. And I think it will be a really nice reminder when I actually get there that I did all of this and documented it. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.